Yeah, and I still don't know to this day if I just popped that cherry or she was on her period. But it was like red stuff on my pants. You know, I told you I was drowning. What up, YouTube? It's your boy Justo, and I'm back here with another video. You feel me? So I'm doing a little story time. I know I ain't been, you know, up to date with my videos and stuff, so I'm just going ahead and drop a little story time on how I lost my virginity, as you can see by the title. So I lost my virginity 2016, the summer of 2016, and I was like 14, and I was graduating because it was my 8th grade year, the summer 16, and I met her in my 8th grade year. She was in 7th grade, I was in 8th grade. So we cooling it, we kicking it, we feel me. I ain't never been over her house, she never been over mine. We just been, you know, not even sneaking around, but just hanging out outside of school, inside of school, you feel me? Simple kid shit like that, middle school stuff. And it was just like, she invited me to her crib. And who am I to say no? Who finna say no to come over a female's crib? But you know, like, I wasn't like coming over there to have sex, you feel me? Cause like, I was a virgin, I'm supposed to like, you feel me? I don't know the steps, like I don't like, you feel me? I don't know how to get into that. So, you feel me? Same community. Some of y'all probably know what I'm talking about, but man, your business. Stop thinking too hard. But anyways, we live in the same complex. I walk over there, you feel me? She opened the door. She opened the door. She let me. I'm walking in, you feel me? Now, mind you, I peeped. She had on a crop top and some booty shorts, you feel me? And that motherfucker, I ain't gonna say all of that, but she had on, you feel me, the DA clothes, you feel me? Now I know that she had on the DA clothes. So now, man, I don't know if she a virgin or if she did this before or whatever she got going on. But so I'm walking in the crib, walking upstairs. She told me to go upstairs. I'm following. I ain't never been in her house a day in her life. You feel me? So like, we walk up. I'm just at the top of the stairs looking stupid, cause she behind me. I don't know what she was behind me for. That was dumb. But anyways, she told me to go to her mother's room, her parents' room. And I'm just confused, but I didn't ask no questions. I'm just going with the flow, you feel me? I ain't finna cause extra trouble. So I'm just going with the flow. We go to her parents' room, and we just chilling. She got on Real Housewives of Atlanta or something like that. I don't know. It was some Bad Girls Club. I don't know. It was something that females watch. Something related to that. So we just there watching it and stuff, in the bed chilling. Play fighting and stuff, get the heading and stuff like that going all around and stuff. I ain't finna get too much into detail, you feel me, because that ain't none of y'all business. But I'ma let y'all in on some little, you feel me, some little tip, you feel me, here and there. So we just chilling there, play fighting and stuff, cooling it. We get to, you know, play fighting, kissing and stuff like that. And you know, I've fingered a female before. I mean, I just never had sex. I've done all the other stuff, but I'm just saying, like, I never had sex before. I'm still a virgin, so I get to finger her, stuff like that. She's playing hard to get, you feel me? Grabbing my wrist, all of that, grab my arm and stuff like that. And then she just let it happen. You know, females want to play hard to get and stuff. She let it happen on her own will. You know, a lot of stuff going on right now. But I started fingering her and stuff like that for a little minute, you know, started a little stuff off or whatever. So we doing that. She, you feel me, wet as a rubber, you feel me, stuff like that. Hey, you know how I get down. But anyways, so I'm just fingering her, shit like that. And next thing you know, I'm on hard, you feel me? Cause you know, I'm 14 and I'm doing activities like this, so it's like, I'm on hard already. But it was like, I didn't know what to do. It's like I didn't know how to put it in or like do none of that, because I never watched porn or like seen nothing sexual happen before. So like I'm just damn near dry humping. The only shit that I know of is dry humping. So I'm dry humping this motherfucker, and and I'm still on hard. So it's like I'm dry humping her like on her stuff, but it's like her stuff is pulled down because I was fingering, so her booty shorts was pulled down. So it was like her stuff was already done. She was already kind of ready. I don't know if she was ready for all of that, but she was, you feel me, positionally ready. I don't know if that's a word, but I'm just using it anyway. She was already ready in that meaning. So like I'm just dry humping her with my shorts still on, but her stuff pulled down with my stuff still on. And the crazy part is, while I was doing that, it was like, I don't know if she was fake moaning or what, but it was like, it felt like I was like inserting a little bit, cause it's like I had on these tight ass shorts. So it was like, it felt like I was putting pressure right there, but I don't know. I didn't know what I was doing. Honestly, I was just dry humping. That's what you do when you're that age. When I was that age, you dry hump. So, it was like I was applying pressure. You feel me? And she was moaning or whatever. Like it was the real deal and stuff. And I was just sitting there because like it wasn't no pleasure for me because my clothes still on. So I was just being used apparently. And then it was weird because like at first I didn't know nothing about sex. I'm a virgin man back then. So it was like, but I knew about periods and stuff. So it was like, it was weird because like I was doing that and I didn't know about popping cherries, none of that and all of that stuff. And I don't know if she was on her period or not. I still don't, to this day, I don't know if I popped her cherry. Cause she told me she was a virgin until like, she told me she was a virgin. So it was like, was she on her period or did I just pop her cherry? But my clothes were still on. Like I didn't insert nothing though. But it was like I was on hard, but I had some tight ass shorts. So it was kind of like, you feel me? I was kinda inserting something, kinda. But it was weird. But anyways, so yeah. So we get like, at first we was like off the bed, like I was standing up and she was laying down. So then I got on the bed, like on top of her type shit. So we get under the covers and I start pulling my pants down. And I just go full throttle and insert it, you feel me? And that was how I lost my virginity. And she, you feel me, gasping and shit, doing all of the extra stuff. But yeah, you feel me, she doing all of that. I'm like, damn, like I was like, I couldn't hang at all. Like it's like I damn near busted in like a minute or less, no cap. Like, but I did know about like pulling out and stuff like that, like, cause I didn't want no baby. I knew about babies, I wasn't stupid, but I just didn't know nothing about sex. So it was just like, I was just humping and stuff like that, from my dry humping experiences. I was humping that motherfucker, you feel me? So, like, she was, motherfucker, sex. I'm not gonna explain sex to you. You know what I'm talking about. So, that was happening, and, I got, you feel me, I was going, I never, like, felt nothing like that, so, I obviously shot my wide off on some old head type, you feel me, in, like, a minute or less. Cause like it felt, you feel me, it felt good to me, obviously. I'm a virgin, that's my first time feeling that. Of course it's gonna be a minute. Don't judge me. You judging me right now. I can see it in your eyes. You judging me for what though? If you was in my position, you would be nothing in 30 seconds too. But anyways, then I cleaned it up. She went to go get a towel and stuff, and I'm just there like, what's next? Like, what's next? Like I was just like, I don't know if I wasn't impressed or like if I was just expecting more to come out of that. But it was like, oh well, for me. And like, yeah. And it kind of, they say like sex like combine the spirits or whatever, like you get sex, what's it called, spiritually attracted or whatever to them, or connected, spiritually connected or whatever to them. And I kind of felt that after, like I didn't feel it in the moment, like I just felt like I wanted to leave and be by myself and go get something to eat or something, because it was just like, okay, it felt weird. I don't know if like I was expecting more to happen or more to come out of that, but it did feel nice though, like to like my first time, you feel me, doing that. Yeah, and I still don't know to this day if I just popped that cherry or she was on her period, but it was like red stuff on my pants. I told you I was brown behind at first.
Oh wow.
So it was like red stuff on my pants.
Oh wow.
And I was just like, ew. What the like I was just like, but I didn't want to like cause an issue and like to embarrass her now. So I really ain't mention it for real. Like I don't think she saw it either because she didn't say nothing to me, but like I didn't want to embarrass her or nothing. So I just ain't bring it up. It's just clothes. I can obviously buy some more shorts, but like, yeah, I don't know what it was, but I was just like, okay, it's pretty disgusting. But yeah, then after that it was just repetitive, like on the, I'm not gonna say on a daily, but like multiple times a week it would go down. Cause like this was my first time, so it was like, when I left, it was like I wanted it again. I want some more. You feel me? Like, and she was the same way. She didn't complain about it at all. She was the same way, cause she probably lost her virginity when I lost my virginity with her. So it was like she on the same mindset as me right now. So it's like she want to keep doing it and doing it and doing it again. So it was like a repetitive cycle in the same place, same area. And it was like I didn't know nothing about positions and nothing, so it was just like I was doing a missionary position all the time, or like the doggy style position. That was really all I knew, honestly. Cause like, who am I finna go ask for advice for sex? Like, come on now. I mean, they make books about it, but who finna go buy a fucking book on sex? Anyways, yeah, it was just a repetitive cycle after that, and I was, how people be like when you lose your virginity, you gon' like I wasn't like sex hungry with different females. Like it would only be her for a longer period amount of time. Even if we wasn't dating for real, it would just be her. Like I wouldn't just be out here, you feel me, searching for random girls to go fuck. Like no, like I would obviously just like go to her. Like yeah. I wasn't sex hungry like that, cause that's how. And I was big. I'm still big on it, but like I was like, that's when I started. When did I start getting big on like diseases and stuff like that? Probably PE. When I was in like 6th grade, 7th grade. I was like big on. I'm still big on it, but I was big on disease. That's when I like started being real big on diseases, and like I don't like. Nah, I wouldn't go out with random females, cause the story that really made me big on disease and what stuck in my head is he told me, it was like, say you have sex with this girl and she has sex with somebody else, and what if he had sex with somebody else and she had sex with somebody else and they come into you feel me? So it's like that long ass cycle, that long tree can come down all the way to you and give you a disease just because you mess with one person. And you gotta really know a motherfucker, like to actually get them to tell you the truth if they got some, or if like they just out here like that, and just stuff like that. So that's what made me like real big on diseases. It's like I don't play that. Cause that stuff stick with you forever. You can't pick and choose what disease you get. So it's like, for some it's for a good amount of time, then some is your whole life. So it's like, just don't get none at all. Simple. But yeah, but I don't talk to her no more during this time and day and era. Feel me? But yeah, that was about it. That's about it, man. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Share this. Tell your friend to come watch it. Your sister, your mammy, your pappy, your granny, your grandpa, his kids, then your nephews and uncles. But now for real, share this video. Leave a subscribe, like a subscribe, comment what you want next to see, and I got you. You know, I'm trying to drop a video every week, every other week. You feel me? So leave a comment on what you want to see next. I'm out.